Hi everyone, I hope you are doing so well. I am having lunch. It is my lunch break. I'm Tandolete, by the way, if I did not mention it. I am a biotechnology graduate from the University of Johannesburg. I am at work during my lunch break. I'm having some lunch, and then I just thought, let me come chitty chat in front of the camera, okay, during my lunch break, and just talk a little bit, just a little bit about my job, right? It is Tuesday today, the 19th. Did I say that? It's Tuesday, the 19th. It is the day after the long Easter weekend. I hope you had a great one. I hope you had an amazing weekend and you are ready for the work week ahead of us. I hope you have a great one. Anyway, I'm eating in the car today, and I just thought I'd say hi, and I'm taking a break from the office. All right, so that's why I decided to eat in the car, because I'm just like, I need some alone time. Does anyone else just like want to go sit alone and eat alone in the car just to have some alone time, just to have a break? Because it can get overwhelming when you're working with a lot of people. So I am in the sales department, sales and business development. So what we basically do, I work for a laboratory. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. I work in a laboratory. We are a food testing laboratory. We also test for cosmetic products, your lotions, petroleum jellies and stuff like that, but mainly we do food testing, microbiology testing, chemistry testing. So in our department, the sales department, I work office based, not laboratory based. So we basically client relationship. We work with the clients. So a client will say, like a client or a big company or an individual person will say, listen, I'm developing a product. It's a food product, whatever food product it is, a spice, bread, juice, cool drink, whatever, and I'd like for it to be tested for microbiology. So they'll say, I'm looking for salmonella testing, listeria testing, total plate count, staphylococcus aureus, E. coli, those microorganisms, you biotechnology people. You should know these. So they'll say, this is what I'm looking to test and this is my product, and then we basically in our department just give them advice. So give advice on how to go about with the testing. So when they start testing, these are the documents required. Please fill these documents out. When you bring your samples, please bring your samples in this form and sealed packaging, this, that. Also advise them on other tests that we do. So let them know that we also do nutritional analysis. So your vitamins, your proteins, your fats, your what other things, moisture, those things. We also do heavy metal testing, your elemental testing, your lead, potassium, mercury, iron, all those things. Oh, my battery. All those things, we advise the clients on those things, how to go about the testing. We also generate quotations for them. So this is how much the test would cost. This is how much sample you should submit. Maybe submit 200 grams if you're looking to test your microbiology, or 500 grams if you're looking to test nutritional analysis. And then they'll also say, we're looking to test for our water. We also do water testing. We also give advice on that. hand swabbing. A lot of factories, facilities, food facilities will have like a monthly testing of hand swabbing and their products and the water. Sometimes they swab their drains, especially since the whole listeriosis outbreak back in 2018, I think. A lot of facilities are now, I don't know if it's a requirement, but are now testing more for the listeria on their drains. So we give that kind of advice. So I'm not working in the lab doing the actual testing, but we work alongside the lab, you know. So when samples come in, we'd advise the lab that this is what the client brought in. Please make sure to test a sample this way. After you test the sample, please don't discard the sample. Please keep a retention sample or what have you. These are the swabs that they'd want to swab on their facilities or whatever. We just advise. We just the advice. We are the what's the word? We are the link between the client, the customer, and the actual lab staff who are in the lab. Yeah, so that's my job in a nutshell. I also work with hygiene samplers. So hygiene samplers, hygiene inspectors. I think they differ however way they call them. I think it differs from each lab. So these are the people that do environmental testing. They'll come to your facility and they'll take swabs of your surfaces, of your hands. They'll take samples to bring in the lab for testing. They'll scrub your drains for you if you require that. They'll do your entire environmental testing of your not testing, swabbing of your facility. So the client will come to us and say, listen, I want you to bring in somebody to come do our hygiene at our facility, and then we advise the hygiene guys that this is what the client wants. You know, please go to the facility, and then this is what you must do. You must swab this, that. These are the tests they'd like to test on their products and what have you. And so that's the sales aspect of it, you know. So a lot of the time when we think biotechnology, and I'm just doing this video because a lot of the time when we think biotechnology, we think it's only just lab focused. But there's also other aspects of biotechnology that you can venture out into. If you don't want to work in the lab to test, maybe you want to deal with people. If you're a people's person, you want to interact with people, clients, whatever client queries the client has. Listen, if you like answering the phone every single day to deal with upset clients telling you that they did not receive their results, their samples were tested incorrectly, the incorrect tests were done, like it's just a whole lot of that. But if that's your thing, listen, consider sales and business development of maybe a laboratory. You know, we also go out and have meetings with clients, talk to clients on the phone, find out what issues they have, how are they good, do they need anything, what do they need from us as a lab, that kind of thing. Clients, food companies that have never tested with us before, we call them up, find out, do you need any microbiology or chemistry testing? If yes, this is what we can provide for you. So yeah, Nje, client relations as a whole. So if you like that, if you did biotechnology but you don't necessarily like sitting in a lab and doing routine testing every single day, you can consider client relationship, client or business development or sales and marketing. You can choose to venture out in there, you know, if that's your thing. Me personally, I'm tired of dealing with screaming people on the phone every single day telling me their problems. But anyway, let me have my lunch Have a good day. I hope you have a wonderful week. And yeah, I just thought I'd say hi. How you doing? Hope you're well. Sanbunani, even righty. God bless you. And yeah, bye. My lunch break is almost over.